Well, today we're going to be looking at what I would consider to be the best overall glasses on the market at the moment, based on 3 criteria: style, durability and comfort. And that brand is Reykjavik Eyes. So the concept behind Reykjavik Eyes is they were the first frames made from a single piece of metal. So that means no screws, no solders and no springs, which traditionally have been the 3 weak points on a pair of glasses. And also by stripping away all those things, you reduce the weight massively, and that's why these are probably the most comfortable glasses that you can buy. But not only are they comfortable, but they're also incredibly strong. Now, what's held Reykjavik Eyes back in the past, in my opinion at least, has been the styling, because whilst the concept and the technology that goes into them is amazing, stylistically they haven't been up there with some of the top brands on the market. But in 2020, we've got a lot of new styles, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So let's start with the standard collection. This is the original design, and we've got 3 pieces here. We've got the Braggy, which is probably the most popular style. It's an award-winning frame actually, and this comes in many colours, but I've tried to choose the most vibrant because the current trends are really going in that direction. So this is the Braggy, which is in blue, as you can see. We've also got the Air, which is a really popular ladies model, in bright pink, which is a new colour. And then finally, one of my favourites from the collection is Scardy, which is in this bright orange stroke red colour, which looks fabulous. It can be worn by a man or a lady. So that's been the conventional style of Reykjavik Eyes frames, which is a really thin frame all the way around. But going forward, we've got some new updates to the collection which are really changing that. Firstly, the new Rimless collection. These are arguably the best rimless frames that you can buy, and I love the subtle styling, particularly on this model with the brow bar at the top, which is a really, really nice touch and something you don't see very often with rimless glasses, particularly the aviator style as well, which is really on trend. But in the other 2 pieces, although these are more conventional shapes, you've got lovely touches like the bright green accent on the inside, or the contrasting pink and pale blue on this model, which is lovely for a more petite lady. So I think having the fully rimless styles is something that gives you a lot more choice. So you can go for a fairly subtle look with the regular Reykjavik Eyes frames, or you can go for a look that almost disappears with the rimless collection. But if you want to step it up even more, you can go for the new acetate frames. So these combine the construction of a typical Reykjavik Eyes frame with an added layer of thin acetate, which just gives them a little bit more impact. They're a little bit of a bolder look, a little bit more stylish. We've got the 2 shapes here. We've got the rounder one, which I love particularly, and then more of an aviator shape here. And this one I've really got my eyes on because I think this is going to be a really popular frame in 2020. Aviator frames we've seen over the last few years have been coming more and more in, and I think it's really going to reach its peak next year. Next up, if you're looking for something a little bit more luxurious, we've got the new Gold Edition Reykjavik Eyes frames. And these are Reykjavik Eyes models made in exactly the same way, but then finished off with 21 karat gold plating. And that's not just a style option. It does actually have an impact on how they feel, believe it or not. When I put on one of the Gold Edition frames, they just feel really sleek, and they're just a little bit smoother than the traditional paint that you would have on a regular frame. Now clearly this is not the style that I would personally go for. I do love how it looks with the rimless. And gold, we've seen as well, is becoming much of a younger colour. Maybe 5-6 years ago we used to find that it was a bit more of an old-fashioned kind of colour, but now everyone can wear gold and everyone's going for gold. So I think the Gold Edition frames are going to make the range even more popular than it has been. And last of all, we've got the Gold Edition sunglasses. If you're after the strongest and most comfortable sunglasses you can buy, these are the ones. And it isn't just the Gold Edition frames that come with a sunglass lens. I've also got 2 options here. We've got the Mr. Owl, which is more of a lady's sunglass, which comes with a lovely rose gold tint. I really, really like the contrast of that with the frame. I've also had a few clients who've matched this with other lens colours, like a green, for example, and a blue. And having just a really thin, subtle rim contrasts really well with a coloured lens. And then finally, one which I wear myself, Mr. Puffin. I'm going to model this one for you because I think it looks really, really cool. It's slightly oversized and I really like that, but I'm a big fan of the gradient lenses that it has. So it's lighter towards the bottom, darker towards the top. So hopefully what you can see is that within the Reykjavik Eyes collection now, there's something for everyone. And it's that aspect that I really completes the picture for Reykjavik Eyes, because they've always been durable, they've always required almost no maintenance, and they've always been super comfortable. But sometimes people haven't been able to find the style that's exactly right for them. Now you can. There's nobody who won't find a shape, colour and style within this collection that's going to be right for them. If you don't believe us, put it to the test. Come in and try them on. We have over 50 pieces of Reykjavik Eyes in the store, in stock, waiting for you to try. And there's a reason why over the last 2 years we've sold more of this brand than any other brand put together. And that's because when you try them on, you'll see for yourself. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you think you found glasses which are better than Reykjavik Eyes, I'd love you to tell me. Leave a comment down below or reach out to us on social media. I'll leave the links in the description. And if you have any more questions as well, please feel free to ask them. I hope you all have a great Christmas and a great New Year, and I'll see you in 2020. Thanks guys. Bye bye.